Okay, I guess we're live. Hello everyone, Pingle from Spiel Times here, and I'm so glad you're watching this video, this stream, whatever. Anyways, yeah, let's talk about news. Yesterday, I searched for a lot of news that I could cover, but there was nothing interesting. But yeah, I guess I have to cover those. So, anyways, there was a blogcast. PlayStation did a podcast episode which they have named Blogcast. So Sid Shuman, the communications head, I guess, of Sony Interactive Entertainment, sat down with Neil Druckmann, the creative director of The Last of Us Part 2 and Part 1, of course, and they talked about the delay that was announced for The Last of Us Part 2, which was sad. And in the interview, this is from Twisted Voxel because they spotted it. In an interview with PlayStation Blogcast, Neil Druckmann talked about the delay that was announced for The Last of Us Part 2. He explained the reasons behind the delay and how soon they want to release the game. Yes, so they want to release the game as soon as possible, as soon as situations allow them to. We're right now looking at all sorts of different options. What's the best way to get it all our fans as soon as possible, said Druckmann. That's going to take time for things to shift, to figure things out, and also see where the world's at. Things are changing from day to day, of course. So many people were also requesting Naughty Dog to release the digital version on the same date so that at least they can play the game, but to which Sony refused to do so because they wanted to provide the same experience to all the people across the globe. Like, because lots and lots of people are pre-ordered physical copies as well, including LE edition, digital deluxe edition, collector's edition, and stuff, all the other stuff. So because of the pandemic that's going on right now, shipping and stocking of physical copies has become a tough job. Also companies depend on physical sales through stores like GameStop, or in India, like Games the Shop, yes. Also in the UK, Game. So these stores play a significant role in the sales of the games, like providing, keeping first stocking the game, selling like physical copies and stuff. So that's why the pandemic has affected the physical sales situation right now, and that's why the delay is happening because of the logistical reasons. There hasn't been a final decision yet. Right now, we are just reacting to. It's a different retail chain. Whether we could get physical copies to people, is the internet infrastructure there to support all countries? Nope. Please don't do it. I can't play that game digital because I won't be able to download it anyway. The internet here sucks. He added, there is a worldwide game that people in every country are waiting for, and we want to make sure that we are fair. Yes, you should be. If we just get to a small fraction of people, what does it do to all the people who don't get it? Exactly. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that Naughty Dog is now working to fix bugs and stuff, because as Jason Schreier also mentioned, the game is quite finished. Like the development cycle has is over now, and they're polishing the game. But we haven't gotten news that the game has gone gold yet. What it means that when a game goes gold, they burn the first disc of the game and say that yes, we are done developing, and now we will only work on day one patch, or like fixing any problems that might arise while looking back at the game. So that's what Neil Druckmann said. He also said, face the reality. Yes, yeah. When the studio moved to work from home, employees were told to take care of themselves and be with their family. Yes, employees came first, release date second, with employees being allowed to take off a day or two if needed, even if the situation meant the May 29th date could not be made. And this also, like, I think Jason Schreier's article on how crunch is affecting Naughty Dog has also something to do with this sentence. Employees came first, and with employees being allowed to take off a day or two, because Jason Schreier completely exposed the working conditions of Naughty Dog at this point. When asked why they don't release a digital version on May 29th, there hasn't been a final decision yet, mentions how some places might not be the proper infrastructure in a place for a digital only release, like India and many other countries doesn't want those places left out. Right now, looking at different options to get the game to everyone as soon as possible, but doing so will take time and it will obviously depend on how the coronavirus situation develops. When asked about a playable demo in the PlayStation Store, like what we have seen Capcom do, is it Capcom though? Yeah, it is Capcom and also Square Enix. With Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake demos, and Final Fantasy demo. Was there a Final Fantasy? Yes, there was a Final Fantasy 7 remake demo. When asked about a playable demo in the PlayStation Store, he mentions how a public demo like that is not comparable to the controlled environment, which comes with a behind closed doors press demo or something at another event. So like, because there could be mods who would tear down the game entirely and find out secrets, so maybe that's why they are hesitating to launch a demo. Development is at the 1 year line, nothing left but final bugs and polishing, as I mentioned. So yes, I guess we just need to be patient to get a news on when the game is actually coming out. And some other news is that Regions of Ruin is free to keep on Steam right now. You can go check the link in the description below. Is it in the description though? I don't think so. My goodness, 2500 kbps. Are you? No. I don't know what this news is about, so I'm not gonna talk about this. And then we have new gameplay footage of The Last of Us Part 2 was leaked. Unfortunately, I was playing Dota at the time and I did not get to see what it had to offer. Some people are saying that they had a guitar gameplay and some, I know, horse riding maybe, but I didn't get to see, and it was taken down by the time I tried watching the video. So I don't know, but yeah, this is a screenshot from the leaked gameplay, I guess. Next we have, Square Enix will not release a digital version of Final Fantasy VII Remake early, despite they broke the physical street release dates. So they shipped the physical copies. Like if you ordered a physical copy, you got the game in advance. But those who pre-ordered the game digital only, like to download from PlayStation Store, sorry. So they'll have to wait until the actual release date, which is 10th of April. That is like 5 days from now. So yeah, and Square Enix has insisted it will not release the digital version of Final Fantasy VII Remake early, despite the fact physical copies are on sale now. Physical copies, because of coronavirus. Rumor: Resident Evil 8 is first person, cross gen, and set for reveal in the next few months. It's still a rumor. It came from a Twitter user, I believe. I guess I saw it. Yeah. Aesthetic Gamer, aka Dusk Golem. Okay, so the little game is done. This will be breaking this month with more details later, not by myself, but I've needed to clear some stuff up. Resident Evil 2021 is Resident Evil 8, but it wasn't always Resident Evil 8. During most of its development, it existed as Revelations 3. And finally, we have Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey, the game where you play as a monkey or ape or like a creature of that species. On paper, will still be difficult. I was intrigued at this announcement. Okay, let's check what it has to offer. Segment next. Okay. Saqib Mansoor. Speaking with the official Xbox magazine for the latest issue, creative director Patrice Desilets, I don't know, confirmed that the follow-up to Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey has already been done on paper. The developer has also finalized design aspects. However, the sequel will not enter production anytime soon. This is a quote. We did not go through all of human evolution, so there are some years left for us to tackle in sequels down the road. Because the game finishes around 2 million years ago, so we have still got 2 million years to cover eventually. My goodness. So we'll see. We'll see if we do a sequel in the future. On paper, on the design board, it's done. Now it's just a matter of seeing when we are gonna do it. It's like, how can you make a game about a character who does not know much about what's going on while being played and controlled by someone who knows everything? So we made the decision that if we wanted the players, sorry, I'm sweating, player sapiens to actually experience human evolution, the player had to be in the same knowledge sphere as the main character of the game. The subject matter informed the decision. Let me check if I messed my hair. Okay, so I guess that's all. The Last of Us Part 2. Please wait for the announcement. I think Sony will announce it by the end of the next week. That's my speculation. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you want to. Anyways, make sure you subscribe to our push notifications and never miss an update from the world of video games. Until next time, stay safe and happy gaming. What the hell is this? Okay, bye-bye.